Muslims. Every time the sun sets, the sun will rise again. And inshallah, brother Abu Walid is going to speak about how the Muslim should rise, how us as believers we should rise.
The plans of the kuffar, they are to stop any noise for Islam and support for the Muslims permanently. You can see all the legislation that they brought in. But we can make the life of the kuffar a little bit more easier. Save the time of the kuffar. They want to sit in parliament and say, give this man an asbo. Charge this one for glorification. Charge this one for incitement to hatred. It's simple. It's very black and white issue. If they want to stop the dawah in the UK, if they want to stop the voice of Islam within the UK, don't bother giving us an asbo. Go and build us a cemetery. The voice of Islam is never going to stop within the West. We the Muslims will always speak the haqq against the tyrant ruler, no matter wherever we are. The hadith of the Messenger of Allah, he said, he said, fear Allah wherever you are. How is it that we're going to now stop fearing Allah in the UK, despite all of their laws that they're going to bring in? Also, you can see, my dear brothers and sisters, that all of this persecution and all of this attack against Islam and the Muslims in general, for all of us here today, it is a sign as a blessing from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. A blessing how we can have this ta'asi, this to follow the Rasulullah and the footsteps of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam and the Anbiya and how they suffered as well. Was it not the youth? Was it not the shabab who fled to the cave after they were persecuted? Was it not the youth? Was it not the shabab who fled to the cave after they were persecuted? Because they never compromised. They never compromised with the haqq. They never compromised the deen and took up the batil. Why? Because they rejected the shirk and they rejected the kufr. That is why Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, He made them firm and made them victorious. So our response should be like those Anbiya, like the Sahaba, like Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. We should hold on to the rope of Allah and don't be afraid of their plots. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, He said in the ayah, وَيَمْكَرُونَ وَيَمْكَرُ اللَّهُ وَاللَّهُ خَيْرُ الْمَاكِرِينَ. That they plot and they plan, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, He's the best of planners. They want to use the politics of fear against you. They're watching you, they're doing this, they're doing that. They're going to monitor you here, they're going to monitor you there. Allah, He said in the ayah, He said, فَلَا تُخَافُوهُمْ وَخَافُونِي إِن كُنْتُم مُؤْمِنِينَ. Allah, He said, do not fear them, but fear me if you are the believers. If you are the mu'mineen, you fear only Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And we should remember that they could be watching us, they could be monitoring us, but Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, He's also watching them. And Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, He will also account them for what they are doing as well. But more than not enough that we've had enough Forest Gate raids. Is it enough? Have we not had enough Birmingham raids? Have we not seen enough Muslim brothers and sisters being held in our captivity? I ask you by Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, when will come the time when we the Muslims in the UK will rise up against the oppression? When will we come out and speak the truth and support those believers who cry for your help? How will you face Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala on the day of judgment when that daughter comes to you and asks you, my father Abdul Mu'id, he was in the prison. My father Mizan, he was in the prison. My father Umran, he was in the prison. My father Abdul Rahman, he was in the prison. All because he came out and spoke the truth and he came out to defend Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. How is it that we sleep in our bed so comfortably when those brothers are sleeping in their cells in Belmarsh, in Wood Hill? How is it that we sleep comfortably when our shayukh, when our ulama like Sheikh Abu Hamza and Sheikh Abu Qatada, they've only been in prison because they say the same kalama as us, the same shahada as us. La ilaha illallah, what you repeat every